Welcome, Taurus. Let's get into your reading predictions for September of 2022. Hit share, like, and follow. Go ahead and click that bell. We're going to get started. The rest of the spiel will be at the end of this reading, so make sure to stay tuned at the very end to click on your love predictions also for September of 2022. All right, we're going to find out about your current self. I'm going to get into your most current place, as well as anything going on for your theme for the month and anything kind of influencing around that, some challenges, obstacles, whatever that might be. All right. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, again, my name is Jordan. If I haven't met you yet, Taurus, it's nice to meet you. I am Hanged Man Tarot. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're waiting also. What is this? There we go. All right, your most current self. We're just going to do a nice little top surface layer of how you are vibing at this very moment so that we can start this month out and the theme for it. Okay. Ooh, very nice, Taurus. It's looking like you got some boundaries. You went ahead and grew a spine while I was gone. Yeah. All right, so we got some boundaries. Your light is coming back. Your light is starting to come back and shine in. I feel like boundaries and limits, maybe even fantasy versus theory, is definitely something that is currently in a really nice space. I feel like you're taking up ample amount. And I feel like you're like, this is my space and I deserve it. There could be an animal loss or some sort of loss of an animal. Maybe you lost it. Maybe it passed away. I'm not quite sure how that might resonate for you. You could have also just seen one in a dream. You're kind of resisting it and you're like, oh, I just imagined it, or no, like you probably saw it, but you're just kind of resisting that you're catching some sort of intuitive images or anything from your dreams. One more. Okay, must be month of no confidence. Okay, so little low on confidence, maybe strength, some courage, whatever it might be. We're going to find out a little bit more about that and why through your tarot card reading. So the theme for this month is, it could be happy accidents. It's definitely dealing with nature. Again, the animal thing keeps coming up for you. I don't know if you've lost an animal or you're thinking you're losing an animal. Maybe there's an animal you're really worried about, and that's why it's a little low in energy, okay? I feel like a lot of accidents sometimes for the theme of September is just kind of indicating that accidents are happy. There's always a happiness. There's always a betterment. Something good comes from every single possible action or accident here. But I feel like it definitely would guide you into whatever it is that you're doing next. So no matter what the loss is, what the accident becomes, or whatever it might be to you, and not necessarily the animal one, just a good reminder for your theme of the month. So change is definitely ahead. It's definitely ahead in September for sure. Okay, let's get into a little bit more about it. What's kind of influencing around this situation? Okay. All right. So you have a lot of focus on something. So this is just indicating that what you have coming up is you're going to get some information about your job or your work. And it's going to be up to you to kind of assess the situation, okay? I do feel like there's some habits that you may have that kind of like hold you back. This could be procrastination. This could be just addictions. This could be anything. This could be food. It could be working out. It could be, you go out too much, or, you're focusing on something else when you're supposed to actually be putting all your energy focusing on growing something, okay? So it's a little low in energy only, again, because you're going to have to kind of go over it this upcoming month. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And whatever it might be is going to come in the form of a message. So somebody's going to communicate something to you and tell you something, and it's not going to be a very nice telling. So whatever they tell you, you're going to be very upset about it. But don't hold back. Don't allow, any blockages. Don't allow your emotions to be, head over or like overly consume you. I want you to make sure that you assess the situation, you deal with the situation in the way that you can. No. Oh, these messages, I'm telling you what. Just make sure that however you're doing this, I want you to be as loyal to yourself as possible. I want you to be as loving and receptive as possible when you're dealing with the situation. And when you come in with this communication, again, there's a bird coming up and feathers, maybe a hawk, maybe a crow, but the bird is coming up once again. So there's definitely some sort of a message coming in. Now, this could be spiritual, could be just communication, just in general. Someone's shouting out to you, letting you know what the hell's going on. And you're like, what the hell? And it's going to be a real sharp dagger to the heart. It's going to not feel very good. And it's going to have something to do, I feel like, with whatever it is that they think about you, okay? And whatever you're growing, okay? Somebody's assessing your shit, unfortunately. Let's find out what's going on as far as the biggest challenge in the month here. All right. Okay, this is definitely relating to that communication once again. The biggest challenge here is going to be that you're not blinded or you're not covering up anything for anybody else. So whenever somebody comes to you with some sort of communication, I want you to make sure that you're coming back at them with as clearly as possible so that your mind is nice and not fuzzy. Like, the balance here is going to be off if you don't, okay? I want you to do what you can, and I want you to teach yourself through this shit, okay? Whatever this issue is with this communication, or whatever this is as far as like feeling off balance, or you feel like there's some sort of trust or peace that has been disturbed, in September, you're going to need to make sure that you take off the blindfold, because you're trying to hold back on what you're seeing. You're like, no, I don't want to see this. Well, guess what, sister? It's right there. It's right there. It's happening. You can't run. There's no running and there's no hiding, because the messages, the communication, it's going to take off the blindfold, and you're going to see what the fuck's going on. You can't run from this shit, whatever the shit is. What is surrounding this stuff, this challenge? Okay. I feel like it's definitely having to do with some sort of intuition. So I feel like you probably are going to know something very, very suddenly in September. You're going to be like, oh my God, I totally knew that. The information that you have about it, and anything that is going back and forth that might be empathic or intuitive, is something that you're already knowing about. So you probably already vibe this. This is definitely dealing with friendship, or just people, like relationships in the family. Could be just either or. So I feel like there's definitely something going on, but this is just going to distract you. So make sure that you're not paying attention to this, because there's nothing else we can do about that, right? Okay. All you can do is continue to keep being as stable and structured as possible, because manifestation is your job right now. You need to create, you're growing, you're trying to be different, you're trying to find balance and happiness. But this is, just a distraction once again. It's, trying to solve problems, that's fine. But I feel like often there's distractions because we're being tested by them. What is the universe going to learn from you? Does it need to test you again, or can you move on? That's what it's wanting to know, okay? So upcoming September is kind of heavy for you. I feel like you're already heavy dealing with this shit anyway, right? All right. Right. Okay. So, all right. Yep. Yeah. This is the universe, death card in reverse. I feel like you definitely could have this coming up. So this might have already happened, this little bit of a rebirth or a transformation, or this was a moment, a really big challenge. So I feel like this could have definitely happened, but this is super up like the universe asleep. I feel like the universe has something in store and has done something. And it was like, can you stand the test of time? Did you deal with whatever I gave you as a test last time? Can you move forward? Yeah, moving forward. So coming to some sort of an ending, really getting these burdens off your back, really pushing yourself a little bit more into this limit. I feel like energetically you've had a lot of burdens on you, and I feel like the uphill struggle is coming towards an ending here, and this is going to be in September again. Anything that you're seeking, anything that has really been on your mind and is a part of your path, and you're determined to achieve or find some sort of action to move with, I think that this is the perfect plan. Keep fucking going. Don't distract yourself with the unnecessary. The unnecessary is usually dark. Stay the fuck away from dark, please, for the love of God. Speaking of avoiding, so passion-wise, again, you have a lot of things that are coming to an end as far as burdens. So whatever you've been doing, working on, passion work, that's coming to an ending. That struggle, you kept taking steps forward and you're like, holy shit, and you kept sliding back, right? I know it sucks. It's hard. It's tough, but you are making it. You're right there. So in September, look forward to that, okay? And I feel like anything as far as your job, you have some growth happening. You have some change happening. This is happening, okay? This is definitely happening. This is going to be really reliable and put you in a nice experienced place, but it's also going to put money in your bank account, make you feel safe, okay? You can be safe and secure this month. And I don't say that in a shy way. I literally mean that's what's happening for you. Say it, affirm it. I am rich. All right. Some things to avoid, some sort of a Queen of Cups energy in reverse, some things to avoid. So there's lots of shadow here, lots of moon in reverse. I feel like there's something distorted, something upside down, something like water heavy on the chest. I feel like somebody can't breathe. I feel like the light is upside down. I feel like everything's wrong here, okay? I feel like somebody can't get up because they keep swimming, almost like they're swimming into the wrong end, so they can't even get up to the surface of it. So I feel like whatever this is a very heavy energy, and it is not loving. It's intense. It's passive. It's bullshit. It's of non-awareness, especially when it's gossip or it's, whatever this dark is. This is dark, okay? This is something to avoid, okay? Embrace this, though, especially if you're dealing with an asshole. Embrace this. So whatever your cup sign is, your water sign, make sure that you embrace the information that is true, coming into balance, coming in, finding some sort of fairness, something karmic. Is this really happening? Can I find justice in this? How are you going to do that? You're going to embrace it, okay? Just embrace the idea that those scales will come to a tilt. They'll come to a balance whenever the fuck they want, but it will happen, okay? Let's get into anything that can really support you through that situation, whatever that is. That Queen of Cups, that could be an energy of somebody of love. It could be a love affair. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be your, pet poodle. I mean, whatever it is, it is. Okay. So anything that can kind of support you through this is just finding peace and some sort of balance within your aesthetic. So making sure, your home life is nice and secure. There's safety around you and you got a little bit of coin. So those are always going to feel really nice, especially if there's other heavy energy around you. So make sure that you're just really pushing into this Queen of Pentacles, honey, because there's nothing wrong with getting your money and knowing how to not overly spend or to underspend. It's just right, darling. She is magnificent. Darling. Yes, that's all we need here is to find some peace and balance and quality. Yes. I think it's going to be, you need a much needed physical vacation probably. So maybe taking a vacation, going for a walk, seeing the earth, putting your feet into the dirt, whatever it is that you need to do, that is perfect to support you through whatever you're going through in September, okay? Likely outcome is just having this strength here. Okay. Having a little bit of strength is your likely outcome, and getting into a place where you're not judging yourself. And when we're not judging ourselves harshly, we don't judge others. Okay. There might be moments in which we, Taurus, you might have judged somebody harshly, or you were not correct at the way that you came out or came at them. So now is a moment in September when you're freeing that part of yourself. Maybe there's, just a strength and a courage that it took. Maybe because there was an insecurity and now there's not. So maybe whatever it is, you're dealing with it, okay? Because there's a fierce energy behind it. And this likely outcome of September is going to be nice and balanced. I feel like it's really positive, feminine, and masculine. And it's coming in quick. September's coming in quick. And there's going to be a nice little balance here, nice little added balance. This could be added into your creativity. So whatever's inspiring you is going to come to kind of like a nice place of balance where you can really work on it. Okay. Seeing things a little more clearer. Definitely letting go of that old way. Strength is a hard one. Strength is a hard one because it has a lot of things that go around it. And even throughout your day, you could misuse it and you're fucked up for the rest of the day. And then the strength, where's it at? This should be forever, though. That's a forever kind of energy. Just know that you're going to be victorious in this. You're going to conquer this bullshit. Okay? All right. I love you, Taurus. Please go ahead, share, like, follow, hit subscribe, click the bell. You know why. Check out your love predictions. Not your love. Yeah, love predictions for the month of September also. It'll be in the upload in this little area. There will be a box. Give it a click. Other than that, I hope that you all have a beautiful rest of your month. And listen, we're all human. Let's just try to survive, okay? Love you guys. Good night. See ya.